on, guys? Welcome to Under the Arch Sports. I'm Eric Hobbs, and today we're going to talk about Curt Lewis, new commitment for Missouri basketball. Before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Guys, this is a little bit of time to get this video going. Apologies for that. But Curt Lewis committed to Mizzou on January 16th. And a little bit out of the blue, but here we are. So a little bit about Lewis. He is 6'5", 210 pounds, he's a guard, and he's bounced around just a little bit. He's from Louisville originally, and after high school he spent a year at an academy kind of cleaning up his grades a little bit. Then he went to Eastern Kentucky and played there for a while. He's now at John A. Logan College, former home of Sean East and Tigers assistant Kyle Smith-Peters. So there's a little bit of a connection there. The connection still exists. Instead of Kyle Smith-Peters being the head coach now, when he left to take the Mizzou job, his brother Tyler became the head coach. So the connection kind of stuck there for Lewis, and he ended up going from Eastern Kentucky to Logan. Now, looking at, his recruitment, it was kind of random, honestly. There's no really knowing who else was looking at him. That no one has a list of who else was recruiting him. So it's, again, transfers. It's a bit of a mystery. When you look at Lewis and what kind of game he brings, and remember, 6'5", 210, he can drive to the basket, although he does that mostly in transition. You look at his three-point shooting. Looking at his statistics right here. As we filming this, he's shooting 48.6% from three. He's shooting a little over 50% from the field. And he's an 80% free throw shooter. Now, we'll see how that translates. You look at Demoy Hodge, lit it up early in the season, lit it up against Ole Miss, who's no good. And then in Missouri's probably the hardest stretch of the season, he struggled against better teams, better defenses. So I think we're going to have to wait and see how his shooting translates. You look at Sean East, he took maybe 10 games to kind of get his feet under him in terms of being too out of control. There's times where he's still kind of on the edge, but it's kind of, it's almost on purpose, just to be bordering on out of control. So for Lewis, he's not really replacing anybody in terms of a similar style of game. He's not like DeAndre Golston, where it's kind of a one-on-one drive to the basket guy. He's not super effective driving the lane in the half-court set. And he's not like Trey Gomillion either, where he's kind of a spark plug, or elite defender. That's not his game. So it's going to be a little bit different in terms of what Dennis Gates has at his disposal for weapons. But hey, we'll see. When you look at the roster for Missouri, you have 3 players that are leaving. But this is the 4th commitment. So that means somebody on this roster is going to be leaving when they could come back, whether it be COVID year or whatever. I hate to speculate, but if Mabor Majak seems like a prime candidate right there, especially with Aiden Shaw ideally emerging, and you look at the incoming class, you have Trent Pierce and Jordan Butler both playing down low. Curt Lewis, newest Missouri Tiger for basketball. Thanks for checking out this video, guys. See you next time.